Hello friends, in this lecture we are going to discuss about different measurement scales, also known as scales of measurement or levels of measurement. But before that we must understand the term measurement scale. Whenever we collect the data, we collect it for the purpose of analyzing some kind of characteristics of that data, or in other words, we are interested in making inference about some characteristics of the population. For example, we want to know what's the average weight of the population residing in some region, what's the average height of the students studying in a particular institute, what's the satisfaction level of the respondents regarding some product, or on an average how many male and female candidates residing in a particular region. These all are the characteristics about which we want to make inference. Outcome can vary. For example, हो सकता है when we serve the questionnaire, हो सकता है किसी का weight 50 kg हो, किसी का 55 kg हो, किसी का 60 kg हो. Similarly, satisfaction level हो सकता है कोई हाईली सेटिस्फाइड हो एंड मे बी पॉसिबल कि कोई डिससेटिस्फाइड हो, राइट. सो आउटकम कैन वेरी, दैट्स व्हाई दीज कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आर आल्सो नोन एज वेरिएबल. एज आउटकम कैन वेरी, दैट्स व्हाई द टर्म इज वेरिएबल. सो आई विल यूज द टर्म कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स एज वेल एज वेरिएबल interchangeably. These all characteristics are measured on some kind of scale. For example, weight is measured in kg or pound, height is measured in feet, centimeter or meter, satisfaction level is measured on some kind of scale, gender is measured on male, female and transgender as per Indian system. So different characteristics are measured on different scales. Scale refer to any standard or instrument on which we measure these characteristics. These all measurement scales can be classified under 4 categories, and these are nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale and ratio scale. As different characteristics are measured on different kind of scale, that's why these different characteristics, data characteristics or variable, can be classified on the basis of scale as nominal variable, ordinal variable, interval or ratio. Also nominal data, ordinal data, interval data or ratio data. You will find these terms in SPSS. When we have to fill up the data, we have to select what scale has been used. An understanding of different scales of measurement and different types of data is essential for any kind of data analysis, as various tools and techniques that we are going to apply will depend on the scale that has been used to measure that characteristic. So first scale is nominal scale. Nominal scale is used to measure those data characteristics or those variables that can only be named. Can only be named. That's why the name is nominal, but cannot be arranged in any order. For example, gender. We can classify a person as male, female or transgender as per Indian system, but we cannot arrange them in a particular order. We cannot say that male is superior to female or transgender, and we can't say that transgender is inferior to anyone else. Even if I assign them as number 1, female as 2 and transgender as 3. For the data analysis purpose, these are just codes that I have assigned. It's not like that number 1 is superior to number 2 or 3. We can only categorize a person as male, female or transgender. That's why this kind of variable or this kind of data characteristic is also known as categorical data. You will come across this term categorical data. Other examples could be caste, SC, ST, OBC, general, religion as Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Jainism, Christianity. Nominal scale is said to be weakest form of the scale, as we can't do further mathematical treatment. For example, we cannot find the average of gender. We cannot say that there are 26.5 male in a particular region or 30.6 females available in a particular region, right? So that's why nominal scale is known to be a weakest form of the scale. Next scale is ordinal scale. Ordinal scale is used to measure those data characteristics or variable that can be classified under different categories, and categories can be ordered. We can see a particular order. For example, satisfaction level. Satisfaction level of a person with certain product. He may be highly satisfied, average satisfied, or he may be dissatisfied with that product. Here we can classify a person as highly satisfied, average satisfied or dissatisfied, and we can also see a particular order. For example, we can see that highly satisfied person is having satisfaction level which is higher than average satisfied person as well as dissatisfied person. But here we cannot measure the difference between these categories. We can see that satisfaction level of highly satisfied person is higher than the average satisfied person or dissatisfied person, but by how much, that we cannot calculate in ordinal scale. So difference is not meaningful or difference cannot be calculated. Other examples could be rank of a person. As we can classify a response in different categories and categories can be arranged in a particular order, that's why ordinal scale also comes under categorical data. Next one is interval scale. Interval scale is used to measure those data characteristics or variable that can be classified in categories. Categories can be arranged in a particular order, as well as we can find out the magnitude of the difference between the categories. So difference is meaningful. There occurs equal interval between the categories. That's why the name is interval scale. For example, time is a variable or data characteristic. Responses could be 2011, 12, 13, 14. We can arrange them in a particular order. 2011 comes before 2012 and 13. Similarly, 2014 comes after 2013. We can also find out the difference between these years. For example, difference between 2011 and 12 is equal to difference between 13 and 2014, which is equal to 1. But division is not a meaningful thing because an absolute zero level doesn't exist. For example, these all years are 2011 AD, 2012 AD, 2013 AD. There are a number of years that are BC, 326 BC, 327 BC, and so on. Let's take another example that will make it more clear to you. Temperature on Celsius scale. Temperature is a variable and we are measuring it on Celsius scale. Readings are, for example, -1 degree Celsius, 0 degree Celsius, 2 degree Celsius. We can arrange these responses in particular order. We can see that 2 degree Celsius is higher than the 0 degree Celsius, and we can also calculate the difference between these categories. For example, difference between 0 degree Celsius and 2 degree Celsius is of 2, but there doesn't exist an absolute zero level. That's why the division is not meaningful. 0 degree Celsius temperature doesn't mean that an item doesn't have any kind of temperature. It just means that item is too cold. It is having a temperature of 0 degree Celsius at which water converts into ice. As absolute zero level is not there, we cannot divide these quantities. Division is not a meaningful thing. For example, can we divide 2 degrees Celsius by 0 degrees Celsius? Can we say that 2 degrees Celsius is infinite times of 0 degrees Celsius? Of course not. Similarly, other examples could be rating scale, etc. When we ask a person to rate an item on scale of 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, difference we can calculate. There is equal interval between the categories, but we cannot find out the division as an absolute zero level is not there. Last one is ratio scale. Ratio scale is used to measure those characteristics that can be categorized in particular categories. Categories can be arranged in particular order. We can find out the magnitude of the difference between categories, and as absolute zero level exists, that's why division is also a meaningful thing. For example, height. Height is a variable that we measure on ratio scale. We can arrange persons from taller to smaller on the basis of height. We can also find out the difference of the magnitude between two persons on the basis of height. We can also calculate the number of times a person is taller than the other. For example, there are two persons, one is having a height of 150 centimeter, other one is having 165 centimeter. Difference is a meaningful quantity. We can calculate the difference, which is of course 15, and as absolute zero level exists, we can also calculate by how much times this person is taller than this person. There are four kinds of scale, from weakest to the strongest: nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, and ratio scale. Nominal scale is used to measure those characteristics of the data or variable that can be named only, but that can't be arranged in a particular order. Ordinal scale is used to measure those characteristics of the data that can be classified in categories, and categories can be arranged in particular order. That's why the name is ordinal. But still we cannot measure the magnitude of the difference between two categories. Next one is interval scale. Interval scale is used to measure those characteristics of the data that can be classified in categories. Categories can be arranged in a particular order, and difference is a meaningful thing, as we can find out the difference between two categories. But as absolute zero level doesn't exist, so division is not a meaningful thing. Finally, we have a strongest form of scale, that is ratio scale. Ratio scale is used to measure those characteristics of the data or variable that can be classified in categories. Categories can be arranged in particular order. We can find out the difference between categories, and as absolute zero level exists, we can also divide the quantities, or we can say that division is also a meaningful thing. On the basis of different scales, data can be classified as nominal data, ordinal data, interval data, as well as ratio data. If you like this video, you can share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to my channel. Till then, goodbye.